Welcome to the Underdogs podcast. Strap yourselves in for 1 hour of unrivaled audio entertainment. Featuring HopCat.
Audio listeners, we're all wearing long pants today because it's getting cold in Australia.
Little Z.
Audio listeners, you don't get to see my feet, which is a good thing.
Poppet 1.
Don't worry, everyone. I bought a new phone. No need to worry.
I was worried.
And Director Cogger.
Audio listeners, we can't see the phone yet. Is Jordan going to show it?
There it is.
Wait.
It's not very impressive.
It's a rectangle.
It's
What's that?
huge.
Is it a? Did you get a cheapo one like you were talking about?
Yeah, I was looking for a cheaper one and I just popped on Marketplace. It was $200. That's pretty
That's
expensive
cheapo.
still. But
Burner phone.
well, it's my
Jordan,
only phone.
what you doing?
Breaking Bad music plays.
What kind of phone is it?
I don't know, Samsung something.
A7 or some shit.
Yeah, something like that. It's a phone. There's not much more to say.
Can we start with a piece of mail we have?
Oh, we get mail.
We got mail.
Fan mail.
Oh,
Fan mail.
Since when do we get mail? Is this a Patreon?
It's a Patreon message, and they're concerned,
Oh, okay.
frankly.
Okay, maybe we should read out a few of the Patreon messages in future.
Let's start
that'll
with
get-
this one.
All right.
So it's about Peter. They're concerned about you, Peter. So I thought I'd bring it to the attention of the podcast.
so am I.
I'm concerned about them, so how about that?
Hopefully, we're
Well, you don't know
concerned
who it
about the
is.
same thing. Me and this viewer.
You definitely are.
Yeah.
Hi, HopCat. I heard you were struggling with hydration. Luckily, you can get better at drinking water by practicing in lucid dreams. While this can be tough, there are some good vitamins you can take to help with sleeping. They
I
can
see.
also help cognitive function to get better at chess. Zack can pick you up some in his Tesla. From Pogger's Frog. How do you
So
reply?
just-
Peter, response?
Thanks, Poggers Frog. If you want to just go ahead and cancel your Patreon subscription, that'd be really good. That'd just be awesome, Poggers Frog, because that was not Poggers of you. I don't appreciate that. You're trying to troll me. But I am glad that finally I'm getting some fucking in-jokes, because it's always been all you fellas on the gaming channel, the real life channel. And now I might be the most memed podcaster because I have the worst takes.
Do I have many
proud?
in-jokes?
Yeah.
I just have jump and best character.
No,
One of
you
my
have
best
loads.
characters.
You have loads. You don't.
Truck,
Best
Tesla.
Falco.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
You got
Yeah,
loads.
true.
Lucid dreaming.
You've never been much of an in-joke guy. I remember there was one in-joke.
HopCat Victory. The OG.
Yeah, but I made that.
Yeah, but it's still his. You know what I mean?
I heard, there was one in-joke you tried to like make in a
The
video
Streetle.
once. Oh, yeah, the street.
And we all remember it so well, right, Zack?
yeah.
It's really funny, right? It's like when you drive the Streetle.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, we always bring that up. It's so common to use that, just every
Guys,
situation.
if you're ever playing Mario Kart 8 at home, I bet you go past the Streetle and you're just like,
You know
Peter.
what? You know what? While playing Mario Kart 8 at home, you know what you can do? Listen to this podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your
Wow.
audio. Quick little plug.
We've expanded.
And, yeah, for those people who want even more reasons to listen to it, well, I mean, this will be in the video too, but we're going to do a quick rap. Jackson's going to give me a beat.
Yep.
Yep.
oh, you're doing the rap. Fantastic.
Yeah. Didn't want to put anyone else on the spot. Little Z up in this bitch. Go and listen to us on Spotify. Not if I can help it, because I will. That'll really help us if you go and. Oh, fuck. Why'd I do this to myself?
It's usually you. When you said do a rap, I was like, it's going to be one of us three. But Zack did it to himself.
Yeah,
And
this
then he
sucks.
crumbled.
yeah, he's like, hang on, this sucks.
Well, okay, get this fucking
I feel
Jordan
you.
out of my ear, and then I'll do one.
They do that sometimes. San
Yeah,
Andreas.
sometimes.
San
Yeah.
Andreas.
How about I drop you a real beat?
Yeah,
real
there you
beat.
go.
Oh, okay.
Jordan. I put a lot of pressure on myself here.
Yeah. You just Zacked yourself.
That's what I did. Yeah. Underdogs podcast on audio. Oh, you know, it's the best place to get it. You're gonna regret it if you don't listen in your car. Listen very far. When you're on a road trip, it's gonna be a good hit. Listen to us, four guys on the couch. We're all white. Probably shouldn't be listening to our opinions because we're yeah.
It had a good start to that, right?
Why
Yeah.
did you come in, Jackson?
I think my beat was better.
Why did you come in?
It needed a bit more oomph. You weren't giving the oomph.
Guys,
that I
leave
required.
us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, and we will read
Stop
it out.
singing.
Tell us who was better. Who did it better?
What,
Yeah,
do what better?
Funniest,
The rap.
funniest.
Oh, you did both raps.
No, who did the beat better? Sorry. The
Oh,
beat.
right. I think Zack was the better rapper.
Second rap kind of went hard though.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
have more time to think.
Yeah, beautiful.
Anyway,
I did.
Leave a funny one on Apple for us, 5 stars. We'll read it out. Say
So-
how like I bought you a Lamborghini or something.
Should we drop the schedule of how the podcast comes out now? I feel like we have to explain how
That's
it works.
true.
Yes.
So, if you want to get it first, you go to Patreon. That's where you're going to get it. Live stream pretty much every Thursday. We're going to do the live stream.
Well, it's Thursday for us. It's more like Friday.
Yes,
Wednesday
sorry.
night for American time
Yes.
zones. Thursday morning for.
Yes.
Yeah, now that we did such a good rap, I don't feel too bad plugging. So Patreon also gets an extended cut.
Yep.
You get an extra 20 to 30 minutes of
Yep.
content.
Yep. And then we've got next is the Spotify, which is coming out on Tuesday, or is that Monday in
On the
America?
Monday.
Sorry.
Sometimes Sunday. Honestly, whenever we get it, it'll be earlier
Oh, so
than the
just
rest.
straight
Oh,
up.
let's just say Monday.
And
I think it's
then
Monday. And
the
then the
video is
video-
going to be consistently every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is our
Wednesday.
Tuesday. Yeah.
So yeah, we were a bit behind schedule, so we just released like 3 in like a week. But
Yeah.
now we're on schedule, 1 every week.
People forgot the big break and they were like, dude, this is sick. They're doing so many podcasts per week. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's not quite how it went, but that's good. Thank you.
Jackson's
gonna-
playing hard to get out here.
They're going to need to really fix up Garfield. He's not going to hate Mondays anymore.
Yes.
He's got the podcast on Spotify.
He's
Monday.
He's going to sit down with a bowl of lasagna and just
Yeah.
chill out on a Monday.
We defeated Garfield, guys.
Yes.
We've done it.
All right, chuck it in the title.
We defeated Garfield.
What's your least favorite day of the week? Do you guys have one?
Thursday.
Why is that? Oh, today. It's because we record Underdogs on Thursday.
No,
All right.
I don't really have a least favorite day.
Yeah, no, do I?
For me, think it's got to be Wednesday.
Because it's just like, oh, when's the boys coming over?
It's a bit of a. I got a bit of a.
get away.
Bit of a hump day.
Yeah.
Reasoning. Monday, if I filmed stuff over the weekend, I'm excited to start it on Monday.
Yep.
By Wednesday, I'm sick of it.
Yep.
Tuesday, I got volleyball, which is fun.
Yep.
Thursday, Underdogs is fun. And
So
Friday,
Wednesday's just got nothing special about it.
yeah,
Hump day.
Whose day?
bit like you. Nothing special.
What the?
Sorry, that was uncalled for.
Out of nowhere. Absolutely no reason for it.
Um,
I don't have a least favorite day
Yeah, me
because
either.
like I don't have a real job, so I just kind
Yeah.
of work on whatever day and
Yeah,
stuff.
it kind
and
of
then
balances itself out.
like I don't know, people are always like, "Oh, public holiday today. What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Well, I do every fucking day. The same
Yeah.
thing, you know, the YouTube work.
Except nothing's open. That sucks.
Yeah, except everything's closed. It's
Yeah, I
kind of
realized maybe I should
trash.
plan some like holidays for myself or something. You
What?
know, people actually have a lot of public holidays.
Yeah,
I didn't
you're on a
notice.
holiday next week.
Yeah, you don't give yourself days off when you don't have a real job.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean. Cause I'm like, okay, I'll do YouTube this day, blah blah blah, and then I just do it, and it's like, hang on, people have days off.
Wait,
Now,
why don't we do that for Underdogs?
What?
You know how all the holidays, well, not all of them, I won't say that because there are some that are very respectful to war veterans, but some holidays, like the Queen's birthday, we live in Australia, who the fuck cares? Also, she's dead,
Do
I'm
we get the
pretty
King's
sure.
birthday
so-
now? Do they change it over?
They
yeah,
do.
I think so.
I think it's the same date because every state in Australia has a different Queen's birthday.
Yeah.
And
That's
now
true.
it'll just be the same, but King's birthday.
Doesn't make any sense. But you get holidays, so no one cares.
Well,
It's
no,
great.
I'm saying we scrap that and we get like Jordan's birthday,
Oh.
Peter's birthday.
Oh,
What,
yeah.
So we don't record if it's Jordan's birthday.
We should make our
Yeah.
own Underdogs calendar for holidays.
Yeah, and instead of
And
like
then finally we can have an internet day.
What's that?
instead of Easter, kind of sucks.
I think there should be an internet day.
Well, what do you do on Internet Day?
Go on the internet.
Well, just do what everyone else does on any other holiday. Just hang out.
No, I think the internet's banned. So then you appreciate it more the next day.
Yeah, I respect
Or maybe
it.
we have no internet day, and then the next day is internet day, and you're like, oh, thank God, I missed a day of
Yeah,
tweets.
you're
Yeah.
encouraged to like really just spam doing the internet.
All
Yes.
the tweets on Internet Day are so good because they've got a day to mull it over.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there's like nobody does
Your
any
brain's
bad
been going
takes.
crazy, just like bored out of
ADHD
it.
brain.
Yeah.
Everyone's like holding hands, like singing music together. Nobody's disagreeing with each other anymore because they've had time to think about their
Yeah.
opinions.
It's that society if thing. Society if no internet.
That's pretty good.
We record the podcast and I don't say anything completely untrue.
The only
Crazy.
thing I'd be worried about is obviously there's not a great way to enforce no internet day.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
Okay,
easy. Turn off the router.
excluding that not being possible.
I think it's
No,
just
get the government to turn off the big one.
The Aussie broadband.
the big one.
Turn
no.
off.
You just do like the Good Friday. It's like, oh God, are we mad at you? So-
All right, so assuming that
That is
wouldn't
a handy
happen
one.
because the global economic system would probably crash.
Yeah.
I think there'd be a lot of like trolls and racists that would just be like, "Oh, no one else is posting today. Gonna fill up the feed with like bullshit."
And
Like,
then
no,
there'd
it's
be
turned off.
No,
No, but no one's going to look at it.
You can't turn off the internet. The
Yes, you
world
can.
would, the world would explode.
When they're like, oh, you got a scheduled outage of your internet at the moment, so we're
That's
fixing
not
something.
everyone's internet.
Well, yeah,
No,
just
but-
suck it up.
True. How long could the internet go out and it still be all good?
What is banks? They have like.
What
Well,
is
I guess they
banks?
have their own servers.
What is
and
banks?
shit.
What is a bank?
Jordan's question of the week.
They have their own servers actually. All the big guys like Google and the
Google.
banks.
But all the money wouldn't work because they don't have gold for everything anymore, right?
What?
They used to at banks have a gold equivalent to all their money.
Oh.
Did they really?
Yeah, because it's
Right.
like
They don't
so
do that
there's an
anymore.
actual legitimate money.
Yeah.
But now that doesn't exist, so it's
Yeah,
just like
that's
yeah,
why the
it's on the servers. You know, you got,
got-
50
we've got-
grand.
yeah, we've got
you got
plenty in
50
there.
grand. It says on the
Yeah.
numbers.
And that's
but if
the
that
recession,
goes out,
right?
it's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah,
hang
you know,
on.
they if everyone withdrew all their money at once, they wouldn't be able to do it,
yeah.
which is a bit of a shame.
That's why the GFC happened.
Yeah.
Because the banks were like doing shit. Then everyone was like, oh, if the banks are shit, I'll take my money out. Then everyone did
Like,
that.
hang on.
Then the banks did more shit.
Yeah.
You know.
I think I'm not sure, but I think here in Australia they're allowed to give out 10 times more money than they actually have, and there's
That's
a rule
true.
for that. But then in other countries, there's no rule for that, so they give out like 100 times what they have, and
Yeah,
then they just
okay.
like it collapses and they're just mega fucked.
Oh,
so
yeah.
God.
we have some safeguard for it, but
Oh, that's why you can start like a tiny bank and be like, we got the best rates.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give you 500 times the money we have.
you have like no money.
Might start a bank. Okay,
Do
if we start a bank,
Yeah.
what are our unique rules to get people in?
0% interest rate.
Yep, that works.
I
That's-
think
How do we make money? We need to rob people
They
or
just
something.
they're just really thankful, so they give us a tip.
I
Instead of
think you
earning-
make it.
Okay, instead of earning interest,
That's
they
good.
earn unique Underdogs quotes. We'll
get
do
a
like
Patreon subscription.
cameos for them. It's like every month instead of getting, every year instead of getting like 4%, they get me saying like, "Hey, keep up the good work. Your money's doing
Yeah, your
well."
money's tight. It's
Keep
happy
it up.
over here.
Ah,
bro.
super blooper.
Wait,
see
so
you next year.
Would we have like an actual venue, like a business place, or is it all
Yeah,
online?
here.
This house?
This room turns
room
into the
is a
Scrooge
bank. It's
the
McDuck
bank.
money room.
It can't be all online because then on no internet day we're gonna get fucked.
But it's good for
We
us
have
because
the
then we
first-
can withdraw.
No, we have the first real bank, and we take out the internet, and then we'll be. The
Yeah,
only
then we
bank.
just swim in our coins here.
We'll be a monopoly.
Actually,
A
when
bank
it's no
monopoly.
internet day, that's when we run and we get a day head start on everyone. No one can track us for one day.
Shit, that's when we do the
shit.
pump and dump scheme. We
Yep.
do that one.
Yep.
I reckon we're the first bank with chips.
Chips.
You know, like
Potato
how
chips.
often do you guys pay with your card compared to your phone now?
Phone
All the time. I
Yeah.
never use my phone.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, I'm phone lots, and I know a lot of people that are.
Yeah.
Get the fucking chip in my wrist already.
Yeah.
Why do I still need a phone?
They do that now, I think.
I want all the data, like all my passport, my driver's license, everything. Just chip me. I
There
don't
was
care.
a guy that did it with the Smart Rider, and then he got banned from Transperth
Wait, why would you
Yeah.
get banned for that?
because they were like, I can't remember. He's like, oh, it's not a legitimate Smart Rider because he's
he
like,
did it
show us your
himself?
ticket. Yeah, he put it. He's like, chip
Oh,
to
like
his
he
should we-
can't show his ID. A
Yeah.
Smart Rider is what we use, by the
Oh,
way,
sorry,
to tag
yeah.
onto
It's a public transport card.
Yeah, which
And-
I don't know why it exists.
Oh, maybe
Just
it's
use a
with
card.
Sydney. But anyway, whatever it was, and then he got it in his skin, and they said it doesn't count. So then he was like on a current affair or something, trying to plead.
Like, what do I take it out now?
Yeah, he was like, please let me use
Well,
this.
don't they have an expiry date? So we were going to have to do that at some point anyway.
No, update the chip.
Like you
Yes.
didn't put the entire
You just
card
reprogram
inside.
it.
Would you guys get a chip if there was like a credit card chip that you could put in your forearm and so you
Yes,
didn't have to
absolutely.
carry a card around
Would I
anymore?
feel it?
Nah, not a credit card one. It'd have to do everything for me. It'd have to be my like Medicare, my
ID.
insurance.
Maybe
my
I
ID,
like it
my
being
passport.
my phone because if someone wants to mug me, they're gonna have to take me now.
Well,
You know
that's
what I
fine.
mean? No,
But
that's
but
bad.
you're probably going to get less
That's
likely
way,
to get mugged.
yeah, that's way more trouble.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
but
True,
like
now you
What,
got to
are
commit
they gonna
murder.
Take you to
It's
the bottle
like-
shop and
we're-
scan you against
Yeah.
your
No,
will.
they'll probably like beat me up and chop my arm
no,
off.
because
No,
like
they're
people
not.
mug old ladies because it's like they're feeble. But it's
Yeah.
like no one just goes up to
I'm
like
pretty
Muhammad
feeble.
Ali and says,
Yeah,
"Give me
well,
your money."
sorry, you
Well,
compare
they
me to
would now,
Muhammad,
'cause
Muhammad Ali.
He's dead. but
Okay,
yeah.
would you rather try and steal a wallet off Muhammad Ali or try to steal an arm off
No,
Jackson
but
Cogger?
I think they would gang like attack. They would.
Jackson, you're not worth that much.
They
I'm sorry
would-
to tell you.
No, but they wouldn't know.
And they're not gonna know where to find it. They're
And
gonna
if I
cut
was-
you up.
They're gonna chip my arm.
Maybe
they're gonna
it's
figure
funny
it
to
out.
cut someone's arm off and being like, oh, they were fucking poor. There's nothing in here. There's
I
like,
like the idea
12
it's like,
cents.
you know, like wrong card, but it's wrong arm. You put the wrong arm on the thing. It's, oh, sorry, wrong arm.
Yeah, can I get this on PayPass? Just pulls out a dismembered arm. Beep.
Oh, this is the
sorry.
toe. Sorry, I forgot.
Oh, sorry, got to put it on the work card. You like bend over, it's a chip in your ass. Like, you got to run out of spots to put chips.
Yeah.
If you have multiple different cards.
I actually seen this last week. They did the first. I just saw this pop up as a headline. Didn't look at it, but
Yeah.
like they put the first chips in people's heads.
Would you rather a chip in your head or a chip in your dick?
Dick, I guess.
What?
Head.
Because if
Then
it
I
goes
could-
wrong,
Surely head.
Dick,
no, but if it goes
nah.
wrong, then I die. If it goes wrong, I just can't have kids.
Well, it's not gonna.
or
It's not
anything.
like. What do you mean in your head?
Not your brain.
Well, you didn't say that.
Oh, that's
In
different.
your brain.
I'm going dick. You know
Yeah.
why? You know how phones have like all the sensors and accelerometers?
Yep.
Tells you how well you're doing.
You know the
Sex.
the
What kind of
USB.
stats would it give you? Pumps per minute.
Like speed.
Yeah.
Like thrust force.
I can picture
guess.
you being like,
What was
too
the time
fast
to dick on
almost.
this podcast? I feel like we need to have that on each podcast.
Like a bell?
TTD.
Ding.
I'm losing my shit thinking about the USB plug in and plug out noise every time you thrust.
And you know how they have those apps now where it's like fitness ones, like steps, like
Yeah, yeah,
keep
yeah.
your steps up, you're
Yeah.
almost there. It's like trying to beat your 40-second time.
Yeah.
It's like nearly at 40 seconds that it's like, wow, personal best.
But then it might be a
42.
bit embarrassing. It's like, oh, no sex for 30 days now, Zach. That's a bit
Well,
embarrassing.
you don't need to show people.
No, but it'll tell you.
What
You
if
know
it
how,
does the thing where it's like,
Well, if I'm not having sex for 30 days, I already know.
No, but you know what's worse when your phone tells? It's like, oh, you haven't got your steps yet. Go
Yeah,
out and
yeah, yeah.
exercise, you
Yeah,
bastard.
sometimes you don't need the reminder, hey?
what if you had sex?
It's like the Wii saying try going outside.
Yeah.
It says the same thing as like try going to a bar. Like helpful tips on meeting women.
Tell you what, the Tinder integration would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
You could have like or you could like see someone's stats, and then you,
Endurance.
yeah, you're just like, you know, what do I like? You can see like if they have a really there's a last thing I promise, guys. But if it's like very forceful thrust and you like it rough, you could set filters.
All right, should we
Okay,
do
moving on.
Yeah,
Should we do
Zach,
Would You Rathers?
Yeah.
No, wait. First, can we talk about our weekends?
We can.
I had a pretty big one.
Go on then.
I did not.
Okay.
I did nothing.
I
also
was
didn't.
gonna ask like what you guys did to lead into me talking about it.
Hey,
Just- Zach, you wanna
let's
talk
do it.
about your weekend?
No, let's do it organically. Oh, what a weekend. How was yours,
man.
Zach?
I had a
Oh,
weekend.
speaking of thrusting, what
Oh,
a
what?
a
What?
weekend.
No, we're going a new segment. Let's start again.
Sorry.
Hey, Zach. Boy, what a weekend you had. Tell me about it.
How do you know you had a good week?
Yeah, how do you know I had a good weekend?
I can just see it in your face.
Oh well,
Glowing.
Correct.
you can, Jackson. Yeah, I got a big old grin because I went. Let me start from the beginning. I went to the Nullarbor.
So it was Friday.
Friday night.
It was
Yes.
Friday night. I went to the Nullarbor.
Oh, you did not
guys,
do this.
You guys know what that is.
You do.
Yeah.
I
But
do.
the viewers.
Little translation: null, no, none.
Mm-hmm.
A bore, a boreal, trees, no trees,
No trees.
that
no
what it
trees.
means?
Yeah.
There were
wow.
actually
Wow.
a few too many trees for my liking.
What?
But I had to find a more plain spot.
Anyway, sorry, I kind of cut in.
So the Nullarbor Plain, Nullarbor, it's very boring. It's at the south of Australia, between West Australia and South Australia.
Yeah.
It's in the southwest of Australia, between South Australia and West Australia. We have pretty good names for our states here, actually.
Look, it's a fucking big old plain that
more
is
Nullarbor
really
facts?
boring.
Yeah.
And there's no trees.
It's
Did you
kind
get
of just
that?
like a big road that's kind of almost through the desert, right?
Is there
It's
animals? Is
Here's
there
an-
animals there?
Not that I saw. Here's a Nullarbor fact. It takes 20 hours to drive there from Perth. Sorry, 10.
On it.
To get to
To
the
get
road.
to the
Oh,
road.
okay.
And I went there to attempt to sell lemonade
Right.
on the side of the road.
As
like
you
a,
do, as
like
you
a
do.
little lemonade stand.
Yeah.
I think I've told you guys about the,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
idea. Yeah, so I did that this weekend.
Any customers?
Zero customers.
No way.
Not a single car, because these cars are going at 110
Yeah, they're not stopping.
k's an hour. That's like 70
Need a
miles an
bigger
hour.
sign.
They are. I had a big sign, and I ended up dressing
out
up
of
in a
ideas.
lemon costume and going like 500 meters down the road to try and like let people know so they had time to slow down. And they definitely had time to slow down.
They just didn't
no
want lemonade.
customers.
You should put the first sign should say free lemonade so they stop, and then when they pull up it says
Well,
like, actually $2 or whatever.
Asterisk.
It
Yeah.
wasn't going to be free.
No, I know, but you need to
Oh.
hook them in.
No, it was just
Yeah.
not. I think it was just not worth the stop.
Yeah, even free lemonade.
Like, this is insane. I went to this part of the road that is 150 kilometers, completely flat, no turns.
Straight
It's like
line.
a landmark. It says, like, now approaching the 90-mile straight,
Yeah,
no
sure.
turns for 150 kilometers.
What a flex.
And I did it at the end of that. And so you imagine someone's been on that road for an hour and a half, and they still don't pull over for lemonade.
Like literally just brain off.
Nothing to see. And then I have my little blue and yellow striped stand with a lemon costume.
I'm just picturing people probably think they're fucking hallucinating when they drive past you. They're like,
they accelerate faster. I need to get
I,
to the next
yeah,
place.
I'm going to pull over soon. This is really not good.
A lot of old people.
Yeah.
I think they were just, confused,
Not
scared.
learning. So-
they saw the camera. They were like, "Mm."
This was for a video. Is it going to happen or what's
yeah,
the-
no, definitely making a video.
It shouldn't have spoiled it.
Boy,
Patrons only.
Yeah,
we'll
it's-
bleep it out, right?
nah, it's fine.
Well, why don't we record an alternate version?
It's not going to ruin the
And
video.
then we put both in, and then nobody knows which one it was.
True.
yeah, I'll go next weekend and get customers. And
Oh,
then-
you're going to do it more than once. You're going to go back?
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant an alternate video.
No. Alternate version of the podcast.
Alternate
And
recording.
now you're like, oh, there were so many people. I
too
ran
much
out of
effort.
lemons.
Okay.
Nah, it's still going to be a good video. It's like, it was very funny, like, me
So you went.
putting in so much effort and then no one stopping.
You and Maddie went.
Yeah.
That's
Maddie
nice.
came with me.
What does she have to say?
Girlfriend of the year.
Was it romantic?
Well, most of the time
No.
she was on very strong painkillers in the car, so
Oh.
she was just very loopy.
Oh dear.
She had really bad tonsillitis last week.
Oh.
Apparently the worst that the doctor has ever seen.
Impressive. What a flex.
Yeah, so she was on the codeine,
Yep.
and I was just kind of, we were just like listening to podcasts and then like
Jesus
pausing it whenever we
Christ.
like, you know,
That
wanted to have a
sounds
bit
like
of a
bad
conversation.
dream.
So I'm
What
No,
a
it was,
Nobody-
I had a really good trip.
Okay.
Nobody wanted to stop
On the
for
codeine.
for the guy dressed as a lemon and his drugged out girlfriend on the side of the road.
Exactly.
With no one around, and they were just like, actually, I choose life. I'm not going to get mugged and killed by a lemon.
Did she like pop her head out the window? She's like, "It's the worst the doctor's ever seen." They're like,
How big
"I
my
am going."
tonsils are.
Yeah, someone slows down in the back. Just
Yeah.
Maddie going, please.
So yeah, we left Friday night, drove for 7 hours, and got there at 11 p.m. Which that was the only a little bit scary because kangaroos and stuff at night.
True.
It's just
Yeah.
They're big out there, eh?
Yeah, they
the
are.
red kangaroos.
So
know the
then
jacked ones,
we
though.
got to a halfway point where I actually have a friend staying out in, he lives in a place called. Don't know why I said
Wait,
the
does
name.
he actually?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So we stayed
Why?
with this
Sorry.
guy overnight,
For
Friday and
teaching.
Saturday
Oh.
nights. Yeah, he's there doing his teaching.
That's a crazy place to go teach.
Yeah.
Is it
And-
very remote?
Yeah, very, very remote.
Wow, that's
But
cool.
it was good to see him. Podcast editor, maybe cut out the name and location for the main pod.
This is his social security number.
Anyway, it was really good to see him. And then on the day of filming, it was a 4-hour drive there and back. So that's another 8. And then it was a 7-hour drive home the day after that.
The
so
life of a YouTuber. On the
22
grind.
hours.
Holiday.
Driving.
Holy moly.
Tell you what, I got sick of gas station fucking like crumbed sausages and chips.
No, that's trash.
Yeah.
The good
but
ones
it's all
are
there
good.
is.
The good ones are good, but it's a very rare dime a dozen sort of thing. I feel like. Would you rather?
Even like the whole drive there is like Australian desert roads basically
Yeah,
for those
yeah.
not imagining, so it's not that much excitement.
Do you get scared overtaking people on those?
I did at the start of the trip, but by the end I was a bit of a pro.
You get kind of used to it, and you start going at 1 billion miles an hour around them. That's pretty fun.
But I could
Can you
not
just go super fast?
Yeah, but I didn't have the Tesla. I was in Maddie's car because that sort of road
Yeah.
trip,
The
no
horror.
battery charging.
The horror.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Have you ever done like a long country drive like that? Where you have to like
Not like
overtake
that.
trucks on the wrong side of the road and shit?
Yeah,
I have done that.
It's pretty
not
full
fun.
on.
It's very intense.
I
don't
used to
like
do
it.
I used to do a lot of long drives for my old job, going around to the towns doing the X-ray scans. So I was very used to like the 7-hour drives kind of just like melt away for me. It's like it feels long at the time, but then like after I'm like, oh, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Like I'm very used to. I've done like a 10-hour drive in one day before.
It's kind of like
Just
a
by
work
myself.
Day. It's kind of like a work day, really, but instead of working, you just listen to podcasts or something.
Truck driver life.
Truck driver life.
Truck driver
was
life
very-
must have improved so much after podcast came out.
Yeah.
Don't you reckon?
And they have radios. They can talk to each other. Did you know? Because I didn't
No.
know this.
Yeah.
Maddie told me.
Oh, what? They just
They
have a
like
chat.
they can get on the same frequency and then just like hang out.
Have a little gas bag.
Oh, wow.
It was
Yeah.
very good having Maddie to talk to. So maybe the truck drivers like. But then what if you like got stuck behind someone that you're like, no, not Billy's truck.
Just change frequency, dude.
Yeah, I wish I could do that sometimes at a party. Stuck in a bad conversation.
That's what happens when we get the chip in our brain. Everything's going to be like a silent disco. You can just tune into different channels.
So you can mute the world. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Telepathy.
That actually do a lot for people with like anxiety and stuff. I feel like talking about the good parts of that. and a
Mute
bit
the world.
serious.
Mute the
What do
world.
you mean?
That would make me more scared, I think.
No, because like people that are anxious and like it's like having a panic attack, the best thing to do is go to a quiet place. So you can kind of make any place a quiet place.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's like a quiet place that's calming because there's nothing going on around you. Imagine if there's a million things going on around you and you're just unaware of them. You're like, I'm going to get hit
no,
by a
surely
truck.
then it'd be easy to like go to the toilet, and just mute the world.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Noise cancelling ears.
Literally.
We did it.
I feel like that would be good, but I mean, I don't have that, so I don't know.
Anyway, should we do our Would You Rathers now?
Yeah, we've got 62. How do you want to do it? Do you want to pump through them?
Yeah, all 62.
Let's do. I want
Let's
to do.
just start and see how it
I
goes.
want to do
I
a
reckon.
marathon.
So, just for any context, we asked last week for the patrons to give us some Would You Rathers. We gave some examples. And now, here we go.
Caffeine hound. Would you rather ejaculate diamonds or poop? Every time you poop, you poop $1,000.
We went into this fast, but I'm going to need that one again.
Would you rather ejaculate diamonds or every time you poop $100? There's a
think
caveat.
Depends.
Ejaculating diamonds hurts a lot.
Yeah.
There will be blood, but you can do it on command. Your poop cycle is normal.
What? Can I affect my normal poop cycle?
Yeah, you just eat a lot of dairy or whatever works for
Yeah,
you.
well, fuck it. I'll do that.
So
The
you,
diamonds would be like a once in a lifetime, but then you can't come anymore.
What do you mean?
Will
Oh,
that
yeah.
ruin you?
Well, like it'll make you rich for the rest of your life, easy.
Huh, these diamonds really are a girl's best friend.
Let's say, let's say the poo's only once a day. It's not that much money. $100 a day is not that much.
that's pretty good still.
Yeah, but
But diamonds, you really could just one and done the thing. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you could just be rich for the rest of your life and just give up sex. You could be celibate and then rich.
How much is a diamond though?
A lot. A lot.
Like
are these
10 grand.
the lab grown ones? Well, I suppose it would be like ball grown. but
Yeah. They're-
In terms of sale,
Let's
Just a few of them
say
go all the way
they're,
through.
they're especially rare because you're the only person that can produce ball diamonds.
and they're like, oh man.
well then
Straight
got to
from
go
the
with the
ball.
balls.
Oh, it's
think-
ball diamond, man.
I don't think I want to do it. It'd probably rip your insides up too much. I'm
No,
gonna miss.
I've swapped. If they're rare ball diamonds, I'm going in.
Maybe it's that thing, kidney stones, isn't that like one of the most painful
Yeah,
things in the
apparently
world?
it's like the worst pain you can
And imagine
feel.
if it was a diamond instead, it'd be scraping you.
It's the hardest object you can get.
I reckon I'd go with the poos,
I'm
and then
gonna-
you could just like live a chill life for the rest of your,
True.
for the rest of your
Yeah,
life.
true.
Every now and then you're a bit short, you know, take a bit too much dried fruit, diarrhea.
Diarrhea.
Do you want to
$100.
dried apricots every few
Yeah,
days? It's
exactly.
Like,
Right,
Pump it out.
so
That's
10
true.
out of 10 video,
Nah,
give me the apricots,
Yeah.
babe.
I've
Exactly.
changed. Jordan's done some good logic. It's like my life's not that bad that I need millions of fucking cum diamonds.
Yeah, okay. Poo, what are you,
Yeah,
Jordan?
poo.
All right, all four poos. Would you rather be stranded on the moon with no way of communicating with anyone or be stuck at the bottom of the ocean with no way of being rescued? Moon.
Moon.
No way of communicating with anyone.
Do you die?
Yeah.
Do I have a suit? A space
yeah,
suit?
can
And
you
the
have a suit?
materials to
I
build
assume
shit?
you have the means to live in both
Yeah.
situations.
Oh, you can live.
You live in both
I'm going
situations.
to take ocean.
Yeah.
Bottom of the ocean?
Yeah, I'd
There
go
is
in the-
nothing to see.
Yes, there is. There's like the
Oh, no,
occasional
it's
little
too dark.
isopod.
It's
That's
too dark.
a life of terror for me. I would hate that.
Nah, but then do we get lights?
Yeah, do you get a torch?
No lights.
Well, then
What?
moon.
The moon.
Yeah.
In darkness.
That's kind of the point,
Well,
I
the
think.
moon's
Oh
pretty
wait,
dark.
no, just
Yeah, moon's
it'll
reasonably
be
dark,
like one of
but at
them
least a little bit lighter.
Flintstones things where you use all the fish for stuff. You have like an anglerfish and you turn it into a street lamp.
True.
Wait, so does the moon have blue sky? No, it's black sky.
It has no atmosphere. Yeah, you see space all
Yeah,
the time.
you just see the
That's pretty
space.
scary.
No, at least
I'm
that's
still
what they
going with
want
moon.
you to think when
Yeah,
they
NASA.
faked the moon landing.
By the way, patrons, feel free to chip in with what you think. We have your chat messages up on
Oh
screen.
yeah, send us what you reckon.
So-
I'm going with moon.
I'm going to go with C.
Moon.
I reckon water. There's at least some potential for
Alright.
making something.
Okay. Would you rather be okay? Would you rather only be able to walk backwards or speak backwards?
Walk backwards,
walk.
100%.
Yeah, that was
look,
an easy
just
one.
look over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Bro, I could just take a like electric scooter or a bike everywhere.
True.
Oh, he's smart.
He's
I could
hacked it.
run forwards.
Oh.
They phrased it badly.
Text to speech. Hello.
But that means you can
Eyes
sing,
only getting better, boys.
you can sing forwards then.
Man, really sucks for Stephen Hawking. He can't do either.
Damn.
Oof. Okay. Would you rather be able to
Wait, is
control
he
the
dead
weather?
now? Is that in bad
yes.
taste?
Very dead.
I think it was bad taste when he was alive.
Yeah,
Would you
wait,
rather be
why
able
is that
to-
a thing? Isn't
What?
it worse to do something when someone's alive? Because then they hear it. Now it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm sure he was tuning into the Underdogs podcast.
Well, I mean,
no,
no,
it doesn't
Jordan,
matter.
the point
listening
is
to our
that
science facts.
What do you
people
mean?
can defend themselves when they're alive, whereas like it's like
Oh.
beating a. Have you ever heard beating a dead horse?
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Do you do that?
I haven't.
Okay,
but I
good.
haven't
Keep
beaten
that
an
up.
alive
Don't
horse
do
He,
it.
he
either.
beats off to a dead
No,
horse.
no,
It's
no,
different.
no, okay, no,
Do you
no.
come
No,
diamonds?
think about it. You give me two options. There's
Ah.
a horse, it's alive, and there's one that's dead. Kick the shit out of which one?
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
kick the shit out of the
true.
dead one.
Jordan with an actual good point.
We needed a bell for that, or a gong, because it doesn't happen very often.
Just think about it though.
We should have fireworks sound effect when you make a good point.
Yeah.
Peter's speechless.
Don't beat an alive horse.
I've
That's
never
my
been in this
saying.
situation before. I don't know what to say.
Don't beat a dead horse, but how about a live one? All right,
next.
next. Would you rather be able to control the weather or be able to contract the common flu and heal from it on demand?
What did you just say?
Contract the what?
Sorry, I'm
Common flu, so you can get the flu and get rid of the flu as you want.
Why would you get the flu?
For my superpower.
It's got could be used as an easy excuse to get out of things.
But just lie at least.
No,
Just say, give
no.
yourself the flu.
You know an easy excuse to get out of things? My house and only my house is in a snowstorm.
yeah, in Perth.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like there's the X-Men. There's what's her name, Storm or something,
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
can control the weather. She's badass as fuck, and it's like I'm Flu Man.
Flu man.
Control the
I'm
weather.
now mildly ill.
100%.
Yeah,
That's
I'm going
the
with weather.
worst
That was
one.
easy.
Oh, does that mean you flew here? No.
no, sorry.
I hate to disappoint you.
I missed the flu, not in the past tense of flying.
Yes.
that's
Everyone's
terrible.
picking the
The
weather.
weather, of course.
Would you rather have foreskin around your actual head or instantly become naked once a week at a random time? Instantly become naked.
Can you just make it a turtleneck?
So
Yeah, you can fold it down and then just turtleneck
then you're
it.
fine.
That does not sound fun to look
any
at.
chance of getting circumcised once I have the foreskin head?
Nah.
Surely not.
You're stuck with it for
That's
life.
Why? What about if I do it myself?
Does
Surely
your,
you
does
can't
your face
stop
get
me.
smeggy?
Oh yuck!
Oh, what should
It'd be
we
good for
watch?
sleeping.
I'll
Take
take
sleeping on a plane, dude. Just like
Yep.
I'll take the naked
Could
just
you
because I
imagine
don't
walking
want to
past
think about.
that? Just,
I reckon if someone had that though,
belly.
you wouldn't be. You'd just be like, oh, it's a disease.
that's
That's
a
fine.
weird. What a weird hat. Oh no. Oh no. That's
I
not
would
a
take
hat.
the foreskin.
All right. Of
can
course
you
would.
tattoo it and then it's
Yeah. You can
cool?
put eyes on
Eyes
it.
on it.
I would
Smiley
take
face.
I would take naked and just always be prepared with like a bag with a change or like a towel to cover
In
up.
my head, you're just like your clothes disappear and then they come back on in like 5 minutes. That's the
Oh.
rules.
Well, otherwise you'd be losing a lot of clothes.
Yeah. So you still get your clothes, just no one can see your clothes for
No,
5
it's so
minutes.
awkward. Like,
Yeah.
oh, hanging out with the family.
It's bam,
Oh,
cock out.
My cock's out.
Yeah.
It's not awkward. Sorry, 1 sec, guys.
No, but that's fine. It's just some skin.
Okay. Well, I'm going with naked.
I'll go
For our
foreskin.
audio listeners, Jackson just mimed putting
putting
a
a
foreskin
foreskin over
over
your
his
head.
fucking
Sorry.
head.
Foreskin,
Can we move on?
definitely.
I hate this one.
Yeah,
This
that's
was
a
funny.
bad
Wait, what was
question.
everyone's answer?
Good job to that one. I'll
Naked.
take the foreskin.
Naked.
Ooh, 50-50.
So split. That's actually a good one in that
good
case.
I think I checked out when Peter said, "Does my face get smeggy?" I think that was the point.
Would you rather have to eat your least favorite food with every meal? It's not the only thing. It just has to be a significant part of every meal. Or eat every meal completely naked no matter the time or place.
I'm definitely hated foods in the meal. I almost already do that with tomato and onion.
Yeah.
If it's in stuff, like
Yeah.
Is
I'll
that
just-
your most hated food though?
bananas.
banana?
You have to
know.
eat banana.
Yeah, but banana, Maddie already sneaks it into my smoothies if she makes it.
Yeah, but
for
I've
me.
seen
Oh,
you trying
does
to eat a
she?
banana.
You've gotta have it
But
like-
it doesn't need to be whole. If it's in stuff, it's good.
You would chop it up and put it on your steak, for example.
Yeah, like Ron Swanson does in Parks and Rec. Just
Yeah.
like cut it up and put it in a burger.
I think I could grow to like my least favorite.
Yeah, I'm going to go
foods.
with least favorite
Yeah,
food.
me too.
Oh, not a good
Surely
one.
you acquire the taste.
Yeah, I reckon so. You get used to it.
If you split the team, it's a win, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the foreskin one was a win.
So who was that?
Not
Can
in
we
my
shout
book.
out that person?
Shout outs to Banana Bonanza.
Banana
Banana
Bonanza.
Bonanza.
Well
You're a
done.
winner. Would you rather have a meter long neck or 3 meter long legs? Well, I've already got the long legs.
And the long neck.
Yeah, I'll take the 3 meter long legs. You
Yeah,
would win
the
every
legs.
Olympic sport.
Yeah, I've got
I feel like my legs are already like 1 and a bit.
3 meters
three
is so
not,
long.
Whereas my neck is getting like 10 times bigger. But the
3
legs
is
are only getting a bit.
twice as long. No, they're both. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I'd rather be like the world's best high jumper
Yeah,
than
I'm
just
going
a
with legs.
weird giraffe person.
Yeah, legs.
Everyone
Me too.
legs?
You know those Star Wars aliens that make the clones?
Yeah.
They got pretty long necks.
They're sick, actually. Maybe I'll do that. Would you rather have a devil sitting on your shoulder your entire life, only you can see them, who is constantly talking in your ear and trying to convince you to do evil in your life and generally being a jerk, or have a liquid that exists in your body be it's 10 times what?
Man, this guy was doing some kind of homework assignment with this
Or
one.
have every liquid that exits your body be 10 times its regular volume. Aussies, sweat, bleed, poo,
Just
piss,
pee
10
so
times as
much.
much.
Jordan's already got that with
Oh
sweat.
my
so
god, it would be a swimming pool.
And with poo, you do a lot of poos.
Can I take this one but with the $100 shit
I don't,
as well?
Guys, the shit is not a liquid unless you're quite unhealthy. He said liquids.
Yeah, he said including sweat, tears,
we know what he
among other
meant.
things.
We know what he
They're
meant.
not poo though.
10 times a wee, that would take ages.
That would
Does it
take
come
a long
out at
time.
the
Not with
same-
my level of dehydration.
Does it take you the same amount of time to
Yeah, no,
evacuate it,
10
or do you
times
stand there for
longer.
10
It's
times
10
longer?
times longer.
So imagine just coming for 10 times longer.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
That's, yeah.
Take it.
I don't want to sweat 10. I already sweat
Then
a lot.
again,
Because
like,
it's 10 times the
High
volume at the
risk,
same
high
time.
reward on the
It's-
10 times.
then you would like...
Also, this devil, that's what, like, mental health is.
Yeah, that sounds bad. You probably end up like killing someone or yourself.
I don't know if the coming is a positive. You're making like a fucking water balloon out of the
That's
condom. Anyway,
And would you, yeah, you'd probably burst the condom.
Then you throw
Yeah.
it at the fucking neighbor's
It can't
fence.
contain your
So-
seed. Right. So, what are we going with, guys?
Liquid, please.
Yeah, the liquid.
I think I'll take the liquid.
I'm taking
too.
the devil.
Oh.
I don't want to do big cums. All right. Poggers Frog. Shout outs.
Poggers Frog. I hate you, you little bitch. Fuck you, Poggers Frog.
Oh my God. Would you rather cause a car crash every time you sneezed in a random spot on Earth, or swap bodies with everyone you make eye contact with, and you cannot swap with the last person you made eye contact with?
That's so annoying.
Second one's really funny.
Imagine you just go out to a festival and you're like, and you just keep flying
Maybe
through.
you'd learn not to look at, like you'd look at their forehead, like I'm doing to you right now, Jordan, for audio listeners. So you just look at people like this.
Yeah, but your
instead.
eyes glance over. You can't help it.
No, I wouldn't.
I've
You
got
learn.
a strat.
And you never come back.
Sunglasses. Not eye contact. If they can't see me, I'll get the reflective ones.
Hang on. Just look in the eyes of a rich person,
Yeah.
and then
But
get
you
your
gotta
eyes
be them.
removed.
Sorry, you
get
swap
their brain?
You swap lives or do you swap bodies?
You swap bodies.
So you're now like in there.
But then now they think that your wife
I
is
thought it
you
was
or
just
them.
looks.
Well, they say like, there's 6 degrees of separation. Like, you know a guy who knows a guy. You could get to anyone you want pretty freaking quickly. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. You could just go be like Elon Musk or King Charles or PewDiePie.
I'm
and you
gonna
could live forever.
I think that one's good.
I'm taking that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could
Just look at a baby.
living forever. Yeah, look at a baby.
Just look-
living.
You're a really
Oh,
smart baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with.
Yeah, that's
There's
a good play.
Is everyone going with that?
Yeah.
There's a bonus
That's
one for
huge.
Jordan. Would you rather watch the Phantom Menace documentary or the Mario movie?
Phantom Menace documentary. Yeah. Easy.
Good call.
That's an easy one.
Would you? So that was unanimous, so not a good question.
I do
Your
need to watch
job
that.
is Mario.
Nah.
Would
Or
you
at least
rather?
according to my relative. Do they ever give you that? Oh, how's the Mario thing?
No, that's too specific for my family.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't really do it. The gaming.
Yeah, true. They say, what sketches have you
Yeah.
got coming out? Are you going to say you got a crumb again, son? Would you rather at a certain point after 9 p.m. remember a cringe memory of yourself from when you were younger than 20 come back to you every day for the rest of your life?
Already do that.
Yeah,
Wait,
that happens to everyone, right?
What did you just say?
A cringe memory comes to you every night after 9.
Yeah. Or
Or be able to read your friends' thoughts about you. Stuff they wouldn't say to your face they like, I guess.
I don't want that. I want the cringe
Ooh.
myself.
I think I already do that.
What,
not-
read people's thoughts?
No, the first one.
I reckon I'd read some mine.
Any
That'd be cool.
recent cringe memories you feel like sharing, or too?
It'll be
too
something
cringe?
so minor that I said that no one will remember. Do you know what I mean?
I remember
Yeah, okay.
the one you're thinking of. Yeah.
What was it?
No, we
That
don't want
time
to tell.
you
I don't want to
said-
embarrass you, man.
Yeah, that's
I don't
fair
know.
enough.
I just
They come to
know,
mind.
and it was really awkward.
Fuck, that sucks.
I felt embarrassed for you.
Now I'm going to have 2
I
tonight.
think I'm going to take that one, though. The
Yeah, I'm
cringe
going
memory.
with that. I don't want to read my friends' thoughts.
No, that's too much. Like, it's too intimate.
You couldn't
'Cause
like
sometimes-
anyone.
Sometimes you just have a thought like, oh, Jordan looks ugly today, but I don't need him to know. You
I've
know?
never had that
Yeah, but-
thought.
but
Have you
maybe on
been
average,
No,
you'd be
not
nice.
Jordan.
That's
Oh.
really mean.
Well, no, that was an example.
Jordan, I always think you look great, man.
Imagine
thanks,
actually
man.
thinking, oh, Jordan looks ugly today.
For real,
Oh, yeah,
though.
for our audio
Especially
listeners, Jordan looks great.
Yeah, that might have been confusing.
For real though, after like the experience of having a lot of YouTube comments and stuff, sometimes people should just keep their shit to themselves.
Yeah, I think you know what you need to know.
Yeah, it's like sure, for example, someone is going to have a favorite underdog, least favorite underdog. That's
Yeah.
fine. But you don't need to go and announce to everyone that you don't like someone or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
It's like
I
who
don't like
cares?
this underdog.
Like it doesn't matter, like keep it yourself.
Just before you post, do a quick check, like, out into the world. Is this like a net positive or net negative? Think, if you're disappointing 3 underdogs and making one ever maybe so slightly happier, it's a net negative.
What about also I think who asked?
Yeah.
Always ask yourself that.
But
guys.
comments are a bit of who asked, and I do like comments. So
I
don't
do
know if
like the comments. Feel free to
But
leave a comment.
every time it's a who asked, every comment is kind of a who asked.
No,
I
but we do
suppose.
ask. We say leave a comment.
Yeah, but if it's not related to that, is it a bad comment then?
No, we say leave a comment about anything.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we-
Guys, feel free to
guess
leave a
we've
comment
asked.
about anything as long as it's not aggressively negative.
Okay, instead of leaving a comment who your favorite underdog is, why don't you just say something nice about every underdog?
Wow.
That would be nice. Right, would you rather learn
I'm
a
looking
language?
forward to reading these comments.
Would you rather learn a language or learn 2 musical instruments? Both of your choice.
Musical.
Language.
Musical instrument.
Oh,
Split.
good one.
Well done, Mason Bates.
How many
Which
musical
ones?
instruments would it take for you to convert, Jordan?
Why would I even learn an instrument?
You would pick language even if it was 100. You could be proficient in
so.
every musical instrument.
Well,
You'd
why
still
would I
pick
play an
language.
instrument? I don't want to play an instrument. I'm
Sounds
not
so
into
f-
instruments.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Language is more useful.
Yeah, language is just like, I've just unlocked a new
Yeah.
culture to learn about or like talk to.
I figured out Jordan has the particular topics where he's just a wall. There's
Yeah.
I know there's no point
No
even
converting him.
debating this opinion, because it's like Jordan does not see any sort of value in instruments over.
Not over
Language.
entertainment. And I think I've got other
Well,
entertainments.
let's say, what languages would you guys learn and what instruments would we learn? I think I'd go with guitar, like pro guitarist.
Yeah.
And is this like
True. How
really
good.
good.
Are you?
Yeah.
Like,
I assume you're proficient in the language, like you are
Fluent?
talk it.
fluent, and the same with the musical instrument. You're like you'll be in the top 5% of that instrument, let's say.
Oh, piano then.
Yeah.
I just
Ooh.
Can you
Jump
take
to the-
vocals?
You might be close to the top 5% on piano.
nah.
In
There's a
world.
lot of people that can't
No,
play
no, no.
piano
Think
at all.
about-
No, but you're saying
Oh,
out of
okay.
pianists, top 5% of people
okay.
who play the piano.
That's different.
Like I can
meant
play.
just of the population.
Oh right, no, yeah, that Zack would easily be up there. But
Yeah, then I'll go with vocals, like Peter said.
if
is a good
vocals is
one.
the one you can do because like you just,
Ooh.
it's just something you see people doing it on these TV shows. You're like, damn,
Yeah.
that would be sick to be able to do that.
Bro,
Life
if I
hack,
get-
just pick French vocals to be good at. Then you learn the language
If
too.
I get guitar,
Smart.
then that covers bass as well.
Yeah.
And then I got drums, piano, and singing.
One
Yeah.
man band.
Damn.
But you guys aren't thinking about if China takes over.
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna pick
speaking
Chinese.
Mandarin.
Yeah, Chinese is definitely a language, but I'm going with drums and keyboard. All right,
Ooh,
they split
nice.
us. Well done, Mason Bates.
So you just want to be me, right, Jackson?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Would you rather be able to have any superpower you want, but using it takes one day off your life, or $1 million?
Can my superpower be add 2 days to my life?
Genius.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going with that
I'll
one.
take that as well.
Sorry, what was the second option? I wasn't.
$1 million.
I was
So
I'm going to be.
superpowers I
I'm-
make $100 million.
Yeah, yeah.
thinking, oh,
Those ones where it's too open. It's too easy
Yeah.
achieving.
So it's just get $1 million.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take that, but I'd make my superpower to be that I can talk to the top businessmen in the world. Then I could make $10 billion
Yeah.
just through the
So
knowledge I would
smart.
get from a 10-minute
Just
interview
one.
with them.
I'll just have a lunch with Jay-Z as my
Yeah.
superpower.
you sound, you know, like those like
Jay-Z, man.
those motivational TikTokers who are like,
Yeah.
if you offered me $1 million or not, I wouldn't take it because they wouldn't have the experience of making the $1 million.
Yeah.
And you're like, shut the fuck up.
make $1 million.
You're a dumb fuck.
Put it
That's
in
what
the
I was
bank.
going for. I think that is the vibe I'm going to put out in my Lemonade video.
Yeah.
Because I already know it's a complete fail. So, like, I haven't written the script yet. But
If I could sell 10 liters of lemonade or none, I would take none.
Well, no, it's more like the getting money. It's like you want to stay on the grind. But my idea was, like, where are people the thirstiest? Demand is highest and supply is lowest. Middle of the desert.
So
Lemonade.
And if you
everyone's-
got your success too easily, you wouldn't experience the grind.
Exactly.
no one wants the $1 million. Sorry, you did not split us.
If I could sell lemonade in a populous place or a completely unpopulated place.
But
All
I
right.
could charge more if someone pulled over.
Smart.
Diego Lopez, who's in the chat.
What up, Diego?
Would you rather win the lottery but lose all your friends, or lose all your money but find your soulmate?
The second one.
Given you have neither at the time of the decision, so
Yeah.
that is insinuating that none of us are with our life partners.
Or have any money.
No,
But I feel like if you just lost
you still have money.
your...
Sorry, what was the first one
Wait, so you
again?
don't have a soulmate
So
or
you win
friends.
the
Wait,
you win the
what?
lottery but lose all your friends, or lose all your money but you find your soulmate.
They say in chat you can't make more friends after taking the money.
Oh,
But you can always make more money, right?
This is just terrible.
Can you make more
I
money?
really wouldn't want to lose my friends, and I really would want to find my soulmate if I hadn't already.
so you would rather lose all your money and find your soulmate?
yeah,
I don't
this
have much
seems
money.
Like
I'm gonna
such
go with
a
that one.
no-brainer.
The first one's too grim. You can't live with 0 friends ever
Yeah.
again.
I think
Can you
I
make
could.
more money? Wait, but it's a bad question if you can make more friends but you can't make more money. No, wait, the other way. Wait, what?
Joke on you, I already haven't made any money.
And I have no friends. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna win the lottery and lose all my friends.
Insane play.
No, it's good.
Crazy.
All right.
You can't ever make a friend again. For
Yeah,
the
I'm
rest
gonna
of
go
your
with
life.
I make AI friends.
Can
Oh,
you
smart.
make a partner, like a spouse? Is that friend?
That's a friend, I think.
Oh, he's just clarified in the chat. So it's kind of like you only have friends now or you only have money for the rest of your life.
Oh, okay.
No, you're not allowed to clarify.
Nah, that's not what you asked.
Yeah.
Should've-
Nah,
you
fuck-
had your chance.
Nah.
Only friends are only money.
Can't just make it harder.
In that
Our
case, I'll
friends
probably go with
could be
friends.
huge though.
This happens whenever someone's leaning one way on a would you rather. You're like, oh, but.
Yeah, you have to just make it really.
It's like, no, just fucking do that in the first place.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Next one. Wait, what does everyone say? No money for me.
I still
No
don't
money.
get it.
Get
No
rid of the money.
No
Lose the
money or no friends?
No money. Does that mean where I need to
Oh
live
my
in the
God.
streets?
Just move on.
Yeah, we're moving on.
Okay.
Should we take a little break from the would you rather?
Let's do it.
Come
Wait,
back
how
to
many have we
them
done?
at the end?
Nowhere near 62.
No, we've done
No,
about
we
10.
haven't.
I don't think we're making it.
They were 10 good ones. I wanted
Those are
to
good. Would you rather?
have a talk about the video I was in of Jackson's.
Let's do it.
I don't know how much you want to spoil it.
We can
but-
spoil it. Yeah, I think it makes it more intriguing.
Did
if
you
we spoil
record
it.
this recently?
Yeah,
Probably.
it's
I'm
just
hoping to
fresh
get
in
it
my
out
mind.
similar time that this podcast comes out. So
Yeah,
it
you
could be
haven't uploaded in a
little-
bit, hey?
Yeah, big time. But I've got 2 videos.
How long's it been?
Bam. Sorry, that was really
I don't
loud.
know, a while.
been a while.
Like 3 months, 2 months, something like that.
Is this on the like sex tracking app, or are we still talking videos?
No videos.
Oh,
Sex tracking
sorry.
app longer, way
Oh,
longer. Anyway, so Zach comes over last night and gets into a costume.
Are we
What
talking about the
costume?
sex traffic?
Yeah, we
trafficking
No,
app
no,
still?
no, no.
He comes over, gets his costume
I
on.
was.
Costume. Bends
So-
over.
Zach, do you want to tell
Sorry,
us?
There was pussy there.
There was pussy. Lots of it.
He's just
Can you
saying the
guess?
story.
Can you guess what the costume was?
Maid.
Zach
It
was a
was
cat.
a cat.
Femboy bussy
Oh,
maid.
dude, it's like the Met Gala.
Cat.
So I've been waiting for an invite to one of Jackson's sketches. For
You've been in-
years.
You were the first one in my sketches out of all three. Peter has still
I
yet
haven't
to
been
be
in
in one.
Eddie. What the hell?
Jordan's been
Yeah.
in one. You've now been in two.
Ooh,
What
the
was
star.
the- Oh yeah, I was on the radio.
Radio,
Yeah, the radio
yeah.
host. Yeah, so I got
Once
invited.
you see this, you'll be glad that I didn't invite you. I'm telling you
Yeah.
that.
I would kind of when I got because Jackson said to me like, "Oh, I got this role and I just like imagined you as it," and I was like, "Oh yeah." He's like, yeah,
What is it? Super macho, gym bro, superhero man?
No, so it's like cat comes out. I like see in the script. It's like they're talking about like there's so many cats here, and there's like cat steps out from behind the wall,
Yeah.
and then
Zach.
so I was dressed up as a cat. But then, of course, on the day, you know, when you're like filming sketches, we made it. I think we made it much more fucking stupid than what you had in mind.
Yeah, Zach just really. I was like, all right, just do some cat stuff, and I was filming him, and he went for like too long.
Was he like licking his balls
Yeah,
and
he's
shit?
doing
You're
like he's doing scratching posts. He's running around on all fours.
Bro, I had eaten hair earlier, so I could cough up a hairball. Method acting.
Method acting.
Anyway,
No, I was just running around on all fours, going like, and I was like, "Is this good?"
You have to leave that in him saying, is this good?
And he had little tight metallic pants that I bought him. The cat mask,
Tail?
and the tail.
Wow.
So you guys got to be looking forward to that.
I
Zach,
need to know why this is a thing in this
you'll see
sketch.
when it comes out.
Oh, come on,
Oh,
man.
the tease.
It won't be long. That's a good little teaser. It gets people excited. But we were laughing so much. Zach is this.
It was fun. It was fun to do though.
You guys have seen how much Zach gets into something once he's in.
He does commit to the bit,
He's
for sure.
he's one of the most commit to the bit guys I know, and that's why I thought get him in.
You know, I was saying that about last week when we did the army obstacle course. I was talking to Maddie about it, and then I was like, I reckon I'm like not gonna be very good at the army obstacle course, but because I just like full send
Yeah.
in like
You'll be
Underdogs
good.
videos, and it's not like you guys don't fully send it, but it's like I think I'm more willing to hurt myself if I think it'll look funny.
100%.
Oh, you were the
Yeah.
most gassed at the end, so you pushed yourself the hardest, I would say.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was good at the climbing stuff, but then I didn't realize just how much fitness was required.
Yeah, it was very
But
physical.
it was like that, but I was in a cat. So-
and you really did send it. I don't think I know anyone that would have done a better job.
Yeah, you know, I
Wow.
kind
The
of
man
hurt
for
the
the
bottom
job.
of my feet from jumping. I was jumping down off a wall,
Yeah.
being like,
He was going
At one
crazy, man. He
point.
was going off.
and I was bare feet, and it was like jumping onto concrete, and it kind of like it really calloused up my feet.
Yeah.
Kind of
Oh, you're stronger now.
fucked up the skin.
Were you out in like a park or something?
No, thank God.
They like a concrete wall and shit. I'm
I feel
picturing
like
you at,
someone would have like fucking reaction punched me if I jumped off this wall in a cat costume.
In an all black
starts meowing
costume.
at them.
Yeah, it was underneath my grandma's house. You've been there, Jordan.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
just being a cat running around there.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. I hope it turns out. So
Yeah,
that's
If it doesn't turn
it
out,
was
can I just
fun.
have the raw footage?
yeah, absolutely. I'll post. It's turning into something. I don't know what yet.
Mate, that shit has to turn out.
I've written a script, but we might just can the script and just upload Zach as a
Zach
cat
as a
running
cat.
around.
Nah, the script makes it.
No, it was
a lot
fun.
better.
A very fun video. Peter's next.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't get get HopCat in for the cat, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do.
Would you have done that?
Oh, not as good as Zach. I would have been like, oh, what the hell? is
Yeah,
this?
that's kind of why I thought he would be good. And
I think
Jordan
he
was
would have
good as the
been more
policeman too.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
The role will come around for you, Peter. I'm sure.
Ah, well,
I think you
One
would have
day.
been more embarrassed
oh,
than
probably,
I was.
probably.
I've done worse stuff, so I'm like, oh yeah, fucking.
I remember thinking like, because he met my friend Sean, and I was like, oh, I wonder if he'll be like embarrassed to do it. Nope. No, not embarrassed.
No worries.
already,
Someone
like,
he's never met
scratching
before.
and,
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Starts licking the other guy's hand.
Yeah. Goes home with him as a pet. You know, he commits. And I love
What
it.
is the most awkward you felt making YouTube videos? Because I talked about it 1 or 2 weeks ago when I went to the Mario movies a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
might have been some of the most cringe I felt while
Yeah.
recording a video.
Mine, I've definitely talked about here as well, but when I stood up on the stand-up stage and doing the bad jokes, and they
Yeah.
thought it
Oh,
was
that
real.
would have been insane.
That was pretty bad. I've
I
had a
don't
couple
know-
of
wait,
bad
was
ones.
it was real people in the crowd, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just like people packing up watching me do it. Like after an improv show, there's like people that are into comedy, and they obviously you can tell they think that I think I'm actually. Oh, it's so bad.
That's not good. And you can't like explain. You're like, guys,
more
it's
you
not actually
explain-
meant to be
Yeah.
funny. It's like
You lost it.
Yeah,
You
these
have
are-
to
These are
commit
the
to it.
after 9 p.m. memories.
So yeah, big time. And like the actual uncut footage of that is just me like going to say it, and then I can't do it. I walk around in like 5 circles, and then I'm just like
Oh,
cringing.
no.
Oh,
Release the
gosh.
Cogger cut.
I should try and find it.
You
It's actually
should.
so embarrassing.
Yeah,
That's what
about
mine's
the,
either the Mario movie or the Falco at the beach.
what about the Sydney Opera House singing?
Oh no, that might be it.
That might be the winner.
I was thinking
Because
that.
that one made me feel bad
Yeah,
just
that
watching.
might be mine.
I had to go to the toilet. I had to go do something else.
Yeah, while we're recording that, and Zack had to sing. Jack's
So,
like,
yeah.
I'm leaving to go to the
Jackson
toilet,
had
and
to
he just left
go.
for like 20 minutes.
It was far away,
If
to be
you
fair.
don't remember, it was I had to sing outside the Sydney Opera House until I got a
You
donation.
had to busk so people
As a
had to
challenge.
think you were good.
Yeah, I don't
my
know if we ever
gosh.
talked about it, but
We
off
did.
camera, I was like very upset at
we need
Peter
the
for
we need the raw
organising
footage
it.
of that. So we should put together a cringe compilation of Underdogs.
But it's like there's nothing Peter could do at that point because he didn't have another challenge.
It was a truly dastardly
But
plan.
then,
I think
like-
I didn't realize it was that bad.
I could see it in Peter's eyes as well that he felt really bad, but there was just nothing we could really do, and eventually we just got someone to kind of like
the
that came up
paid
to
actor.
us that we have.
the favorite part of that is when you were like to Peter, "Do you want to do it?" And Peter's like, "Well, no." And you're like, "Well, see."
Yeah, I was very upset.
Yeah, well, I would never have done that. Hats off to you for doing it at all.
Respect.
He always commits.
I had to.
Yeah, I know.
you
Nah,
lost
but
rock, paper, scissors, to be
That
fair.
was
You
different
did.
because I wasn't in a costume.
True.
At least being in a costume.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, like the Falco thing. Like at least you look ridiculous.
Did you see the guy that Snapchatted me and then someone
Yeah,
posted
yeah.
on Twitter? Someone
Yeah, I
sent a
did see that.
Snapchat to his friends and it's like, nah, man, I'm just trying to see a movie. Bro really dressed up as Princess Peach. And it's a photo of me from across the
Yeah,
movies.
it's like a candid, zoomed in phone
Yeah,
photo.
and I'm just like checking out,
I like Maddie
getting like a
standing
drink.
next to you in that photo.
I'm just buying a drink and he's zoomed all the way in. And then turns out one of the people he sent the Snapchat to knew me and sent it to me on Twitter. But I'm like, how many times has this happened? And no,
Oh,
like no
yeah.
one
It
sent
happened
it
a
to
lot.
me. Like me as Falco at the
True.
beach, someone zoomed in like, man, really, chicken really crossed the road and ended up here. Or-
Chicken crossed the road for real, bro.
like there's so many like apartments and hotel rooms, all the people in their balconies just
Oh,
like
Snapchatting,
snapping photos
yeah.
of you from back there.
And it looked like you had a security guard, so it makes it look even more ridiculous. Just what is going on in this situation.
yeah, so Peter Jordan, most embarrassing moments.
I haven't really had any in my because my videos aren't very extravagant, I guess.
What
Yours
about
are-
the
yours
win
are
or
all
dare
private,
ones?
right?
The win or dare ones from back when?
But they're all at his
So
house.
that's not an embarrassing moment.
Any
It was just
public?
like lick some peanut butter off your foot or something.
Yeah. Well, that's embarrassing, but in a different way.
I guess if I had to do that in front of 100,000
Yeah, but what if you had to
people-
go to the beach and do that? Like, sit there with a
I
thing
don't
of
know. I
peanut
think
butter.
I haven't really had to do anything. Mine might be
Well-
Zack at the City Opera.
That's
Well,
everyone's.
we're recording diss track.
That could be
music
up there for
video.
me. Could be up there for
True.
me.
Well, I was gonna say that's probably mine. I haven't actually done too many, but I've recorded a few diss track videos
Yeah, you
out in
have.
public. I've done that a few
Oh,
times
you lose
now.
your diss.
Yeah, and like it's not that bad because there's not that many people around. But if there was way more people, then I would feel way worse about it. But there were people like who drove past and like yelled out their car window and shit, like heckling you and shit.
Yeah.
And it was like, man, I'm already struggling out here. I don't need this.
Yeah.
Because I filmed them. What I remembered is like, it's obviously like bit awkward like between takes, but what I respect is like when it starts up, you're like you
Yeah.
actually get into it because you know that if you don't fully get into it,
It's
you
weirder.
might want to re-record it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like
I feel like committing to this is a life tip for everyone that I've learned is just committing to it, and if you're fine with it, people can't really make fun of you because
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if someone comes up, they're like, "What the hell are you doing?" It was like, "Oh, well, I'm
and you're
making
like,
a
oh,
YouTube
sorry,
video."
sorry. Like,
Yeah,
then you're
What are
like,
they gonna do?
Yeah.
Aha, silly boy.
you have a job, loser.
Yeah, and I'm like, "What are you gonna go do? Like, go just work at your like 9 to 5, all right? See ya."
Oh, brr, brr, brr.
Drops.
Mic
No, but like,
drop.
yeah, it's really, it's just you're doing what you're doing.
You
You just gotta
commit.
own it.
Yeah, it's just fun.
And also, if you don't, it comes through in the video,
100%.
and then you just look way worse.
It looks,
for it.
yeah, you look like you aren't enjoying it, and if you're not enjoying something, people won't enjoy it.
You get secondhand embarrassment
Or
watching someone.
maybe when we were at the hostel and then we'll kind of like had to record kind of in the hostel.
no, 100%. I remember that.
Because it's just like,
Yeah, you guys
How am
like,
I in all of these?
you put yourself in this situation.
Yeah, but I was like filming Peters and I was with Jordan at the hostel.
just the idea of like, oh, let's just quickly record in the hostel in the beds, and like people are, like sleeping who are like really poor and have to live there. And we're
Yeah.
like, we're
Yeah.
living
What
our
about
life.
when we were at the gym at the hotel?
that was
and
pretty
the other
funny.
guy kind of came in
And we're like-
saw us, and I was literally like
You were
using the
doing so
cable machine, and it was like lifting me off the ground, and I was like getting flagrant. And this guy comes to the hotel gym, and he kind of just looks around, and then he just leaves.
I would have too. We were just trying to be as stupid as. Did he even make it in the video?
No, he didn't.
Oh, it makes it even worse somehow.
Any of you guys circumcised?
No.
No.
It's not very Australian, is it?
Hoodie gang.
Nah, not Australian.
Trunks. Should we do more Would You Rathers?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I really had something there with the circumcision.
I don't think you did.
All right.
There could be a circumcision one in here. Would you rather fight 2 horse-sized wasps or 100 wasp-sized horses?
Easily the horses.
Wasp-sized horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, are they
so-
like
so easy.
Are they like on the ground? 'Cause
Yeah. So
just
easy.
because they're wasp sized doesn't give them wings.
You could not take a single horse-sized wasp.
Yeah, you could
Why
not.
is there got to
You
be
would just
2 of
die.
them?
Even a
It would
half-size.
just
That would
stab
be
you.
like the quickest helicopter, just like.
You would die.
I feel like even like a dog-sized
Actually-
wasp, you would die.
No, I'm gonna go.
rip your head off.
I'm gonna take the horse-sized wasp as
Alright,
a
see ya.
gamble. No, as a gamble. You know when you enlarge things, the physics don't work. I reckon they
right.
have puny little weak fucking muscles in their legs, and when
Ah.
they're the size of a horse, they're not enough to move the sheer weight
Yeah.
of the abdomen.
They
I'm probably
definitely
just,
wouldn't be able to live. Like
I'm
they're-
not going to be able
this
to take
is-
the
and
gamble, though.
and the wings couldn't
That's a
fly.
huge
You're
gamble.
right. They would probably. Okay, here's
I don't
some.
think we need to take the risk. We'll just stomp on 100
Here's some
things.
wasp.
Yeah, the
What-
little horses are fine. What
Yeah,
are they going
what
to
do- what are
do?
they
No,
gonna
but they
do?
got horse muscles as the little guys, so they're fucking running and climbing up your legs.
Would not
faster
hurt
than
at
you
all.
can-
Okay. How would they even hurt you?
They
climbing
can't
up their legs
climb.
with their hooves.
I'm
Stomp
sorry,
on
Zach.
them.
Maybe you're right, but I'm not going to take the risk.
Bro,
There's no
even
reason.
them horses still have pretty large dicks. Don't you think?
What's the next question?
Would you rather have
Don't you think to save it was not successful?
Would you rather have 5 random insects appear inside your car every time you get in, or have 1 random animal in your house every time you open the front door?
And
Oh
animal.
my god, that's a tough one.
I'd make a sick documentary.
But as soon as
Random's
it's a tiger,
easy.
you die.
Yeah, or like a lion. A hippo would cause serious damage to
okay,
your house.
I'm thinking
Blue whale.
Yeah, you'd be fucked.
way more species of insects.
Yeah, you just take the dice.
Like it's indescribably larger amounts of like bird species and insect species.
There's a lot of small animals, and you guys know that almost all animals are like sea creatures that are like stuck to the rocks and shit. So
yeah,
you
but
can way,
all
way
it
more.
takes is 1.
You're like wowing an enemy.
But to be fair, what's an insect?
Yeah.
You're right, you're right, Jackson. All it does take is one blue whale.
One blue whale and you're
what
done.
the fuck are you asking,
Like, can
Jordan?
I open and then there's
What
a
is an
scorpion?
insect?
And it
That's an
stabs
arachnid.
me?
No.
Okay. What about spiders?
That's
No.
also an arachnid.
Oh, fine. I'll
You
say
think you're
insects.
losing a 1v1 to a scorpion?
No, it's a 5v1.
Yeah, because there's 5
I
random
don't-
insects.
it's 5 random
but
insects.
it wouldn't be 5 scorpions. It would be a
I-
scorpion.
Do I
It'd
get
be
to,
0 scorpions.
do I see where they are, or can I always come in with a shoe?
Well, it depends how many spiders are in there. Do you reckon there'll be
I'm gonna
2
kill you, Jackson. I'm
They're on
actually
the
gonna
seat.
throw you out the window.
If you open it up, they spawn on the seat, and you get your shoe and you.
Yeah,
I'll take the insects.
I think they're randomly in your car.
Do you think
Insects.
home insurance covers blue whale?
No.
Okay.
They go,
I
you
thought-
signed up for this, mate.
I
Probably
thought
the other
spiders
one.
were insects, to be fair. So I'm fine now. I'll take
I think the chance of getting a large mammal is pretty low, so I'm gonna go with the animal.
Well, they split us no. Close.
Yeah, they split.
Can you include
what are you going with?
extinct
I'm team
animals?
insects.
Insect. What are you, Zach?
I think I was the animals.
Oh, so
Animals,
it is split.
animals.
Well done.
Good job.
50-50.
Luke Kip 28.
Shout
Would you
out.
rather relive your favorite 3 years of your life over and over and over again until you die? You can live it differently each time. Or lose everything you gained in almost those 3 years. What?
Wait, what?
Everything you gained. Why would you lose everything? Oh, because then you can't.
I
Like
will-
you lose the memories, or
No, I think you lose everything you gain. So, like, I was assuming if Zach picked the best 3 years of his YouTube and he wants to live that over and over again,
But you can do it differently every time anyway, so it's not
yeah,
even
so
the
I
same.
think you pick that.
Yeah, you
so
do that.
I just stay the same age.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, that's
Great.
an easy
That's
one, right?
that's free.
And it's when I'm like peaking in popularity.
Yep. See you later.
Yes.
If that's the best years of your
And it's
life.
when. Wait, does that mean?
It's gonna,
Oh,
be,
but
it's
can
gonna be
you-
the next 3 years for me.
So
by the way.
I've not been dating Maddie for 3 years. So do I meet her after like 8 months every time?
You'd
yeah,
have to.
I guess so.
That's pretty hype.
But you know it's coming, I guess.
But you can always have a 3 years where you try out not meeting with her because you know you just reset. You can have another go.
Oh,
Yeah,
but that's
she can-
kind of controversial because then if you
Nah.
get back with her after, then you're
You,
like.
you don't have to tell her.
She won't remember.
you can,
kinda
you can-
like-
you can live out the what if.
But it's
Oh,
kind
but
of
you
like
can never
it's
have
kind of
kids.
like cheating
What?
without. Oh, it's
How's like
It's
shooting?
like taking a break every time, and I don't know if a relationship is very healthy if you take a.
Oh, they don't know that.
Like,
no, but
1
you
year
live like
break.
the first
Yeah, but-
year, which is the best part.
Does your
right?
brain respawn?
yeah, you
it?
get to have the honeymoon period over and over
Over
again.
and over again.
And if you're ever like, I don't feel like it this time, just don't do it.
Just don't break up. You'll get another try later. That's easily the. I can't believe this went on for so long.
No, I'll do the other one.
All right, see you, Jordan.
You're an idiot.
No, but you don't have kids.
Yep, that's it.
But you
Idiot.
lost everything. 3 years are you picking?
The best 3
What?
years.
You can do it differently every time, so you could have new kids every time.
No, but they only get to 2 and then you reset.
Yeah, and then adopt some. Then you get different adopted ones.
Yeah, adopt a 3-year-old if you want.
No, I'll get old
What
and
3 years are you
die.
picking?
Dude, you could do the in most whack shit. You could ruin your life and then it just resets. You're like, oh, okay.
You won't have a job. You won't have a house. You'll have nothing that you have right now.
This
if you go
reminds
back
me of
3
the
years.
rehearsal.
It's very rehearsal-esque. Jordan, you're an idiot if you pick the other
Yeah,
one.
maybe I should.
Would you rather be able to play any instrument but you can't sing, or be the best singer in the world but you can't play anything?
Sing.
Sing.
Yeah, sing.
All right.
Everyone forgets the best singer in the world.
Yeah. That's
Oh, in the world, yeah,
Everyone
okay.
forgets
Yep.
like the instrumentalists. You can be a
Yeah, I'd be
frontman that
friggin'
just
hire a
sings.
band.
I'd be Ariana Grande out here just popping off. Like,
yeah, it's huge.
that.
Then again, I reckon the best singer in the world is not popular,
Probably.
and I don't think that's controversial.
But I mean,
They
what
could
do
be
you,
if they
what do
wanted
you
to be,
define by
right?
best? What makes the best?
best
Is it not the most
Vocal
popular?
range.
Best
Nah, best
vocal
vocal
skill.
range, I'm guessing.
Vocal skills.
like accuracy of pitch and
I
like
guess.
I'm sure there'd be a way to
techniques like
actually...
tremolo, like.
But
you
to me, that's not the best.
Yeah, so then it can, but you're the best at everything. So if it's like auto-tune, sing, rapping, you're the best at that too.
But yeah, like singing, songwriting, becoming popular is part of becoming the best, in my opinion.
True, but just get other people to write your songs. You're
Yeah.
a millionaire.
I
That's the
don't
same with the
agree.
instruments as well.
Dude, if I could be like Mac Miller in his like best time, that'd be dope.
Would you rather be able to play video games for the rest of your life, or only be able to watch movies?
Movies.
Video games.
Yeah, I want to play TF2 forever.
Video games.
In the retirement home.
Oh,
Hell
movies.
yeah.
No, it's split. 2-2. Well done.
Ooh.
Here's a few. Would you rather 50% of every purchase you make go to your worst enemy at no additional cost to price,
It's the worst enemy.
So it just gives them money.
or pay double for everything for the rest of your life? 50% to my
Do
enemy.
you guys have an enemy?
Yeah,
Do you
what
have
does
an
that
enemy?
even
You
mean?
can
Your
pick?
I'd be
worst
curious who it
enemy.
is. I don't really have an enemy.
It'd be so funny if Jordan's like, guys, all this money just randomly appeared in my bank account. And I'm like, huh. It's like, what if I don't know they're my nemesis
Yeah,
yet?
that's why I think you don't know.
What
yet.
if
what
it's
do you
like,
have a
I'm
secret
yet to be
nemesis?
wronged?
Yeah, do you have a nemesis?
I don't think so.
But
Anyone?
what if it's someone's secret? You know, like how Osama hated America, but you wouldn't have known.
I'm trying to think of oh.
Someone's planning to
Man,
kill you.
you cannot be
Oh.
talking about Osama like you're on a first name
No,
basis.
but it's not that.
It took me a second there. You gotta say the Bin Laden,
Okay,
otherwise it just
sorry.
sounds like your mates.
I don't know any other Osamas.
Oh, back from
That's
high
the only one I
school.
know.
Sorry,
Bloody-
Mr. Bin Laden.
Bloody Osama.
and then Barack called in the missile strike on him, and I was like, what the hell?
I don't know any other Osamas.
Oh, have you heard the gossip, man? My friends are fighting Osama
Sorry,
and
sorry.
Barack.
Oh, those guys are crazy.
Anyway,
It's
what if
not
there's
that way anyway. It's your enemy.
Oh, like who I
Yeah,
personally
yeah.
believe is my enemy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm
What
going
about
to
a
go
secret
play my
enemy?
game made by Masahiro, my old mate.
Yeah. Anyway, they get 50%.
Yeah,
Whatever.
50%.
Yeah.
Surely.
Do you guys remember any in particular mean comments? Because someone wanted us to do like reading mean tweets.
Oh, that would
But like,
be
are there
funny.
any mean comments that have stuck out to you?
About me?
Oh, like on any of our videos about anything?
They're
Anything
normally
you
not very
remember?
funny.
Yeah.
Normally the reading mean comments are just funny.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
oh,
like
this is the
unique
strangest
roads.
looking person.
You look
whatever.
like a stegosaurus if
Most-
you had no horns.
I don't think I've had many negative comments that it's just like, oh, I didn't find this funny. It's like,
Mm.
okay, whatever.
The ones that hurt the most for me are like the ones that are like real talk. That people are like, I used to watch you, but like now I'm not enjoying like this
Yeah.
element of the content, and it's like a really
sure.
specific, like valid criticism. I mean, it doesn't hurt
Yeah, I
the
think
most. I
that's fine.
appreciate it, but it's like if it's just like,
Well, the problem is as style changes, like you kind of have to adapt with things, but obviously not everyone's on board for changes all the time. And so like sometimes you would change, people won't like it. Sometimes you don't do a change and people don't like it. Like you can't please everyone. And so their criticism is 100% valid, but it still hurts. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing, and there's nothing you can do about it either.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think as long as you're confident in why you made the change, it's fine.
but if someone's just like, oh, you're a fat dickhead, then I'm like, okay.
Okay.
It's like,
But that's what we need to read. We need more unique ones that are funny so we can read mean comments. Because most of the time it's just, yeah, fair enough.
all right, I want to see the entire comment section for this podcast.
They're so confused.
If you leave an Apple review, you're pretty much guaranteed to be read out on the next one. Let's
True.
remember that.
Didn't we tell them to say 4 nice things about
Yeah,
us
yeah, yeah.
earlier?
So either you say 4 nice things about everyone, or you say 4 funny or just one mean
Should we do an
comment.
Funny
insult
roast.
sandwich?
Yeah, feedback sandwich us.
Yeah, okay.
Or
Except
say
they have
something
to be
nice,
about
something
one
mean,
No,
person.
but we
something
need
nice.
the individual mean comments for us to read off if we do a reading.
Okay,
mean.
just funny, insulting ones. If they're just insulting, I'm going to find your IP address.
Yeah, look,
It's a joke. I don't know how to do that.
Funny insult on one person or a nice thing about everyone.
Yeah, the choice is yours. Either put in more effort to be nice or just be a dick.
Good thing we saved it till the end of the podcast to tell people to be mean.
Yeah, only the real ones are still
Yeah,
here.
only that actual fans are still watching compared to someone who actually
Trying to
hates
see if we
us.
had
Still
any mean
watching?
comments last
You
week.
mean still listening? Wherever you get your podcasts.
Spotify, Apple.
If you're in the car right now, good job. Focus up on the road. Let's not cause any accidents.
Yep. Stay in your lane.
Do not leave a comment.
Indicate to change lanes.
Pull over, leave a comment.
Someone
Check your mirrors
soundboard the
as
Vine.
you're
book.
braking.
Is there any mean people like to slam poetry? That's funny.
It was funny. I watched it.
I haven't actually seen it yet. I
Boys,
very much
how are
enjoyed
we
it.
wrapping this podcast up?
I was trying to
Oh, you're
find a
going to
mean
find
comment.
a mean comment to wrap it up?
A mean one. Okay.
Mostly just compliments. Ugh.
Oh
too
my
good.
God.
Oh.
Sucks that we're just the best thing that ever happened
That
since
sounded-
sliced bread.
Too sincere.
Here we go.
Oh.
You're wearing a yellow jumper. Zack kind of looking like a minion in his get up.